Well, good evening. It is. It's the end of a long day, but it's been a wonderful day, and yes, well worth delaying the live stream until now because I've had a great time with some grandies. And well, for those of you who've been on my Facebook profile, you'll see that I've been to the zoo. I'm rosboundy psychic medium, bringing you the daily Lenormand card spread reading late today because I've had a wonderful day. It has been great. Now, let us go to the cards though, because I'm sure you've got things that you'd like to complete for your evening or party or whatever it is that you do. And we'll get into what has been for your day, the cards that are going to give you more messaging probably for the rest of it, for those of you in the Southern Hemisphere and my longitude, Australia, etc. For those who are starting their new day, it's relevant for you for the full day. Moving ahead for those who are on the other side of the world. In that time zone of, well, starting your 22nd of March, Saturday. Let's go across to the cards. Now, oops, oh, that wasn't meant to be that full. It's already in the upped version. There you go. What we've got. Oh, I haven't got my Apple Pencil. I'll have to go get my letter opener. Here we've got my letter opener. And we've got the 3 cards there. What I'm using for today, for the weekend, this weekend, it's going to be the Rana George Lenormand deck because just saw that photo that I have on the notification that I put up this morning to say I was going to be late. Later in the afternoon, well, it slipped by a few moments or two. It's come into the evening now, but it's got that circle of the back of this particular deck of cards, and it looked absolutely gorgeous, and I thought, no, I'm going to use these this weekend. So here we have the 3 cards that I'm using for our reading, and the central one is that is relevant for the theme of the day, and it includes all the 5 elements of air, earth, water, spirit, and fire, because he's got the fire. We'll see that in a minute anyway when I get the guidebook out. So that's card 37, one of the extras that the Rana George deck does have as part of the Lenormand deck that she's created with these gorgeous pieces of artwork. And what we have here as well, I'm just going to finish posting my website there too, I've forgotten that. Here in the left, we've got what is relevant for the home space. So this is card number 26. It's hard to see in this light because it's part of that gilded area, and it is in white, so it's very hard to see. So this one that is the card 37, you can just see it. The light that I've got with the dulling outside light, because it is getting into the sunset, that is the 26. And it is the books, so it's the book card. Relevant for the playing card equivalent, it is the 10 of diamonds that this is equating to in the playing cards. Then we move over from the home space into the workspace, and we've got card 24. We can just see that there as well. This is the heart card, and it is the king, I think this one is, of hearts. We'll see what the guidebook has suggested that one is, because I'm not too sure with this particular deck. I don't think I've had the heart card from this deck very often at all, and it looks rather gorgeous, doesn't it? So we'll zoom in, and then I will pick up the guidebook, because for unfamiliar decks, when I'm doing this publicly, I do actually prefer to read the guide from the book, because the guidance from the book, because it is something that the creator of these decks have put the time and effort into doing them as interpretations that are meaningful for how the artwork has been created, as much as the meanings that they're putting in for the interpretation as well. It does fill out and round what we each time can understand with how we ourselves have grown into learning our Lenormand, and it does help increase that sense of understanding of what we're shifting into with each of the energies. Okay. Now, let me see. With this, the Spirit card, I'm going to read it direct from here. Just the top part that is, instead of in a reading, because that's more for personalised readings, I'm just going to read what Rana George has as the initial part of the guidebook. So, behind the veil of our reality, a purple haze surrounds a being suspended in a different time and space. So, that would be this haze that is showing through here. Okay. In another dimensional arena, a spirit holds wind, air, and ether in one hand. That's that one. And our earth, our material world, in another. With its fiery mane, right, which looks like the hair, and its body half kneeling in the icy waters, we can feel the presence of all the elements here and beyond. Okay, so that's the 5 elements. So it's earth, air, hang on, let me see. So it's the earth, air, wind, fire, water. So earth, air, or wind, fire, and water. Spirit. The other was ether, which is that's behind. Right. So we've got that right. So with that, what she does is, should I? Yes, I will add this in the reading. So the Spirit card brings in the third eye chakra, the I see factor, because that's what this card is called. It's called Spirit. Okay, I forgot to mention that. So the label for this card is Spirit. So in the Spirit card, it brings in the third eye chakra, the I see factor, into the reading and what your real eyes cannot see. So this card represents the feelings and the little pulses of intuition that we get that we often brush off with our self-doubts. The Spirit card reminds us that we're not alone and to listen and believe in our gut feelings and our hunches. So it calls us to pay attention to all the synchronicities that are happening around us, as the world is always trying to communicate with us. On occasions, it might simply be talking about a spirit, an entity, or a ghost from another side. We either need to clear, conjure, be aware of, or listen to. Okay? On the other hand, it could just be the gentle presences that we feel. The context and the cards around it will help determine if the spirit is malevolent or benevolent. Now, in this, I don't use that type of inner reading factor. What we've got is, here is our theme for the day today, and spirit, and trusting those gut feelings that we've got, those intuitive senses that we have tingling at times. And for me today, as far as the wonderful day that I've had with family and at the zoo, it has been that type of day of just going with the flow and moving through whatever spirit presents and what is brought to the table of the experiences, and just having a wonderful time. What actually has it been for you? Okay, just think into what your day has been so far for those who are in Australia, and what has it actually been for you so far today as well. And good evening, Cats. Lovely to see you popping in and saying hello. Very grateful to have you here. Thank you, because yes, it's not the normal time that I would be doing this, so it's lovely to see you here. Now, with this card that is card 26, it is the book, so I've just got to find it in this booklet. And because I haven't used the booklet much, it's a bit stiff to be turning the pages, interestingly enough. So let me get to it. So, and it's singular. It does say book with this one. A normal Gilded Breviary with Ciro Marchetti's deck, it's books, I think. But we have a book. And it doesn't give us the corresponding what the 10 of diamonds is. That's 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10 of diamonds. That's what it's relevant for the playing cards anyway. So it's an antique locked green book, rests on an Arabian wooden inlay book holder. It's not a table. So wooden inlay book holder in a quiet corner, waiting to be opened and its secrets dispersed. Okay, so we can see it's almost like the Dear Diary, isn't it? But it's the wonderful wisdoms that are potentially going to be released, let out, opened up, given to the world when we see something like that. Or your own thoughts as a journal, locking it away just so that it's for your use and your perusal later when you need to really delve into what is that intimate getting to know yourself factor. That's what I've used a journal for anyway. So let's have a read of what is the extras in this particular card. So the book holds your secrets. Oh, there you go. The book holds your secrets, stories, projects, work, ledger, script, research, and all your mysterious hidden plans. The book talks about knowledge, learning, studying, and searching. The book tells you to dig deeper and look further into a situation. The book is the occult and the unknown. When it lands in the last card position in a spread, it might just be telling you not today. Well, we don't have that situation with this one for today. What we have is this is in our reading in the home context. And that is our more intimate and familiar and, yes, our secret place at some point. It's not always that we have the integration of home life and work life. We have our home is our private space and that we feel most comfortable with, and possibly why we have this as being the secret book, that can be locked and put away and waiting for your presence again to either write more into it or to open up and reveal more to yourself years later, that type of thing. I love the rug that looks like it's in the background. I think that would be a very beautiful rug to have this book. What do they call it? Just a book holder on the floor waiting for it to be used. I dare say you'd actually sit comfortably in the corner and read or write. I wonder if it's a right angle for writing with. Anyway, looks really, it looks lovely. It's the type of journal that I really would like to write in. Create my next story as a secret manuscript, that type of thing. Very nice, especially when guided by spirit. We have that connection of the spirit card as well, and trusting what your intuition is telling you, trusting what you yourself have in your environment around your home space, making it as best as it can be for you, your intentions and how you want to live your life and be in your family space and all of the rest of that. That's what's coming to me right now. So we are the creators of this story of our life, and we're placed where we are for good purpose and learning experiences. Okay, now we'll go over. I'll just check the comments. None more yet. And so we're here at card number 24, which is the heart card. Pretty sure it is. Yes, it definitely is the heart card. And because it doesn't tell me what the corresponding playing card is, it's just written there on the card. I really don't know. So anyway, thank you, Kat. Thank you. Have a lovely evening. I gather you're out. Thank you so much for commenting. It's lovely to see you. With the heart in the workspace, what we've got here, that's the energy for our work, our income, earning capacities in whatever way, whether you work for someone else or that you own and run a business or you're a solopreneur. It's all of those things. So it's displayed on a rich oriental rug. This exquisite heart-shaped box is generously encrusted with passionate red rubies, deep emotional amethysts, pure white diamonds and lustrous calming pearls. What do you suppose it holds? It's beautiful, isn't it? And you can see that it's on a gorgeous mat or a covering of a tablecloth or something like that, or a doily, that type of thing. I remember I used to crochet doilies many years ago. Many years ago. Oh no, I'm home. Oh no, I'm home enjoying the reading. Okay, Kat. Here's an assumption. Don't make assumptions. And Hilda, hello. How are you? Hello, dear Ros. I missed the start, and I'll catch it on the replay. Much love and light to all. Oh, that's fine, Hilda. It is going to be staying there at least for the 30 days that Facebook's now only allowing live streams. I think the videos are only going to be 30 days or something. But you can always catch it on YouTube. I don't take them off there, and YouTube doesn't remove them. So there you go. So there we are with this beautiful heart-shaped, full of gems and crystals box, as in it's encrusted with these gorgeous decorations. So the heart sprinkles joy and happiness on a reading. So it vibrates happy emotions across the spread of cards. It's a passion, joy, love, romance, generosity, and all of the emotional feelings we get when our heart is open, full of love and beautiful sentiments. This card is all about kindness, tenderness, understanding, and compassion. And it's a beautiful connection into guiding spirit and the way that we are guided from within with that intuition, and knowing that we've got the finding and doing the work we love that creates our income, finding that is going to be what we love to do, not just because it's a job or because we've got to earn money. Because it feels to me that there is going to be that connection that brings forward for you, and what it has been today, that loving energy as you've been working and really feeling in that space of loving what you're doing. Okay, that it's a lovely spread. Thoroughly enjoying seeing these together, because for me, as far as the comparing with an interpretation, you'll need to put your own, from your own lived experiences and what you have in your life, in what you've got in your home space, what the book means for you, and what you've got in your workspace, what the heart means for you. But at the moment, the way that I'm moving into delving into memoir writing more deeply, it really is an inner journey of remembering what type of things I would love to include in that book. Do I want to put that book out in public and sell? I don't know that yet. So it's something that is part of the process, but the extension of that for me is creating Boomer Press as a business and helping others to write their own memoir, write a book, fiction, non-fiction, or whatever, and get them published. Um, my experience may not be long, that I've been doing it for years and years, but I know that it's something that I just love doing now that I've discovered it, and want to help others to share that journey as well, in small or big ways. It doesn't matter. It's something that I love doing. So I'm knowing the connection with the book and the workspace, and loving what I do really is guided by spirit. So I know for me, it's really a big, meaningful reading. So what does it mean for you as you interpret those cards for what your life situation is right now? So, and Kat, you're saying true, my new job is amazing, a great boss. Oh, that's fantastic. I knew you'd had a change of jobs, I just couldn't remember how long ago. But it's so lovely to have you here. And Juliana, Kat West, I felt, it's one of those. I'm not going to leave that on the board. Yep. Friend requests a very rude way of interrupting people's lives. Not the live streams, but yeah, you know what I feel about the trolling and that sort of a scammy thing. So I didn't read it first, did I? But that's all right. We use our discernment, we use our judgment. We are who we are because of what we're needing to learn here in this lifetime, and being the best that you can be in your uniqueness. So it's lovely to have you here. Thank you for watching, those who've watched live. Thank you to those who are going to be watching replay. I appreciate your presence. Put hashtag replay if you like. I can respond to you being in the chats, because it's lovely to see your comments as well. And if there is anything particularly that really does stand out from these cards, I love having the feedback in the chats as well. Oh, thank you for that, Heart. That's lovely. Thank you. And you can certainly go to the psychic.online, and it is /readings. I forgot to put that, but have a look at the site. It's a website, of course, to book a reading that will be more detailed and personalised to you yourself. If you're needing any assistance or for further clarity, answer specific questions. I use the cards. I can just tap into spirit and whatever is needed. There's other ways that I can help as well. I do hypnotherapy and sound healings, that type of thing, Reiki. There's quite a few things that are still tools in the kit bag, for those who know what a kit bag is. Thank you. I'll leave you with your Saturday evening. I may still yet tomorrow do a live card pull. I'm starting to feel too tired to do that now. I was going to, but I'll leave it and do one tomorrow. Where if you see a notification for me from me that is that I'm live doing card readings, it will be, you can ask a question. I'll do individual little card pulls and things like that. It's a maybe yet. Depends what happens for tomorrow. I'm guided by spirit, and I hope you are too, being more open to your potential of what spirit can help you with and how you can open up to that spirit within as well. Keep being the best you that you can be, and have a wonderful Saturday evening or Sunday morning. No, we're the evening, the Saturday morning. Sorry, I'm skipping a day already. I'll see you tomorrow at some point. Definitely around the 8 o'clock in the morning. I'll be back to the regular schedule. Thank you. I like my regularity of schedule, etc. Have a wonderful evening. I'll see you tomorrow, and namaste.